What if everything you thought you knew about money was a lie? What if the system designed to help the people actually crushed them? For centuries, we've been told a story, a fairy tale about a hero named Robin Hood who robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. We've been conditioned to believe that taxing the wealthy is the ultimate goal. But what if I told you that this very fantasy, this Robin Hood ideal, is the reason the average person is drowning in debt? I'm going to show you the biggest secret of the rich, a secret so powerful it's allowed them to legally avoid the very taxes meant to punish them. You're about to see how history was rewritten, how the middle class was tricked, and how the corporation became the ultimate shield. It's a history lesson they don't teach you in school. For most of history, in both England and America, there were no taxes, none. Governments only levied temporary taxes during times of war, like America's Civil War. But then something shifted. In 1913, the United States adopted the 16th Amendment, making income tax permanent. But here's the kicker. This tax was initially only levied against the rich. The government sold the idea to the poor and middle class by promising to only punish the wealthy. The masses, blinded by the Robin Hood fantasy, voted for it. It seemed like a win. But they didn't realize they were opening Pandora's box. Once the government tasted that revenue, its appetite grew. And when the rich faced this new tax, they didn't just sit there and accept it. They reacted. They used their resources, their lawyers, and their influence to find a way out. And they found it in the most powerful financial tool in history, the corporation. A corporation isn't just a building or a company, it's a legal file folder, a separate entity. Think back to the days of sailing ships. The rich created corporations to limit their risk. If a ship sank, they only lost the money they invested in that voyage. The corporation absorbed the loss. Today, that legal structure gives the rich an almost unfair advantage. When the government started taxing individuals, the wealthy simply retreated behind the corporate shield. While the middle class was stuck paying taxes on their income first, and then trying to live on what was left, corporations operated by a different set of rules. An employee earns, gets taxed, then spends. A corporation earns, spends everything it can, and is only taxed on what's left. It's the biggest legal loophole the rich use. This isn't just about saving money on a vacation, it's about protecting wealth. Corporations allow the rich to pay expenses with pre-tax dollars. While the average American works 4 to 5 months a year just to pay their taxes, the wealthy are playing a smarter game. This isn't a battle of good versus evil. It's a war between the informed and the uninformed. The rich don't just sit around. They hire the best accountants and attorneys. They know the law. They understand that financial intelligence, the ability to read numbers, understand markets, and leverage legal structures, is the true power. The average person, encouraged to find a safe, secure job, is a docile cow waiting to be milked by the taxman. But if you know the rules, you can play the game too. The rich learned a long time ago, if you work for money, you give your power to your employer and the taxman. But if money works for you, if you understand the power of assets and corporations, you keep the power and control it. Don't be the uninformed. Don't fall for the Robin Hood fantasy. Understand the game, or you'll be the one paying for it.